Welcome back to Dynamo DeFi. My name is Patrick, and on this channel I talk about cryptocurrency, decentralized finance, and economics. Today's video is about the intersection of NFTs and DeFi. NFTs are all of the rage recently, and if you're not invested in them, you might be feeling a little left out. Luckily for you, there are several great projects that have come out which allow you to either earn yield or stake NFTs so that you can combine both DeFi and also exposure to the NFT space. Today I'll look at 4 of those projects. And in case you want to skip around, those projects are NFTX, NFT20, represented by the MUSE token, PolyientX, and then Aavegotchi, built by the same team that brought you Aave, one of the largest DeFi platforms. Let's get into it then. So first up is NFTX, which is a giant in the space of the intersection of DeFi and NFTs. We need a catchier name for that, NFTFi, maybe that would work. But basically what NFTX does is it allows NFT holders to receive more liquidity for their NFTs. You often hear people complain that NFTs aren't very liquid. It also allows people who can't maybe afford to own a punk or a Bored Ape to actually get exposure to those assets without buying the entire NFT, which might cost tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then finally, what it allows you to do is to either earn yield on your NFTs or earn yield on your exposure to these NFTs, which I'll show you about in a second. So basically how this works is, say you had a CryptoPunk, you could deposit it into this vault, and you can see there's 113 people who have chosen to do the same thing. So you deposit it into the vault, and in exchange you get a token. So you get one punk token in this case, if you were to deposit your punk into the vault. And what you can do with the punk token is either you can use it to buy a random punk from this vault. So for this reason, I think most of these vaults are typically floor priced NFTs. But you could either deposit the punk token to receive a random one, or you can pay a little extra. In most cases, it's 5%. You can see 1.05, and you can buy a specific one from the pool. So that's the first use case of it, and that's you receive that in exchange for depositing your punk, sort of allowing you instant liquidity. The other thing you could do is you can see there's sushi on there, so you could actually take your punk token, go to Sushi Swap, and you could sell it. So you could just sell it on the spot, and this way you don't need to post your NFT on OpenSeas or Rarible and wait for someone to buy it, hope that someone sees it and they want to shell out however much it costs to buy a punk, now 95 Ethereum, to purchase it. I tried to sell an NFT recently, and it definitely wished I had done the research for this video before then, because it was selling it at floor price, and I was just sitting around waiting for days for someone to buy it, hoping that I could get that money because I wanted to invest in a different project. So this is a pretty cool service that they offer. The flip side is if you didn't own a punk, or you couldn't afford to own a punk, you could go to Sushi and you could buy some punk tokens. So maybe you can't buy a full token, but you buy 5% of a token or 1% of a token or less. So that way you can actually get that exposure, and when people are celebrating that the floor of punks doubled, you can actually celebrate with them. And you can see here they've got a lot of projects. They've got autoglyphs, hash masks, Bored Ape, lots of different ones. Chromie Squiggles, I think that's an Art Blocks project. Lots of different projects in here. And the other thing you can do with the token you receive, so imagine you receive your punk token, you could bring it over here to your vault. And let's find the punk vault. There it is. So punk ETH. So here you could actually provide liquidity for people who are exchanging between punks and Ethereum, and you're going to earn 219% APR. So imagine that, again, you can't afford to buy a punk, but you could buy some punk token, buy an equivalent amount of Ethereum, add liquidity. I think this is on SushiSwap. And then you could stake that liquidity token on here and actually earn 290% while keeping your exposure to CryptoPunks. And like I said, this isn't just CryptoPunks. They have a lot of different projects on here. So that's a pretty cool service. And again, it's a way that you can combine NFTs and DeFi or earn yield while getting some exposure to NFTs. Next project we'll look at is NFT20. So again, their token is the MUSE token. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned this, but NFTX does have their own governance token, which is the NFTX token, if you want to invest in the project. But back to NFT20, they have their MUSE token. And this is pretty similar concept. So pretty similar. They are also on Polygon. So that's nice if you don't want to pay the Ethereum fees, as I don't. You can check out their NFT vaults on Polygon. And here, again, I won't go through all the details because it's similar to NFTX, but you can see all of these liquidity pools here for Ethereum, and here's Bored Ape Yacht Club. One cool thing I've noticed about MUSE is sometimes they don't just have one pool for specific NFTs. They might have a subset of NFTs that had some kind of special attribute, or that had something that would make them more valuable. That way, someone who didn't own a floor version of the NFT could actually participate in one of these pools. And doing this, you'll earn the liquidity fees, but you'll also earn some of their MUSE token. So you, for example, could whatever GCG is, whatever NFT this is, I'm sure it's great, but you could deposit that in here, and you would earn fees on people who were getting liquidity on that NFT themselves, and you would also earn some MUSE token. So that's pretty cool. Again, this is another topic, and I know a lot of people are really bullish on MUSE. I don't own it myself, but I know a lot of people are huge fans, so you may want to check that out. And you can see here, just to look at the assets, hash masks, Ganpunks, Chubbies. I'm not a huge NFT guy, but I recognize some of these names. And you can see that here, there's some of these have quite a few NFTs in the pool. So it's providing some nice liquidity for people who want it. That is NFT20. Next project is similar concept, but a bit different, and that is PolyientX. So this is similar in that it allows you to set up vaults for NFTs, but rather than earning liquidity, at least as of now, what you would do is you would earn in-game tokens from the project that created the NFTs. So it's sort of a way for projects to bootstrap their in-game currency. Right now on Ethereum, they only have two projects. They have Ape Island and Rate Network. And don't say those too fast together. But to check out the Ape Island one, you can see that they have Ape Island Season 1, Ape Island Season 2. And so people are actually staking their NFTs from Ape Island. And in exchange, they're earning the Ape-In token. So Ape-In is the native token for that game. So it's a pretty cool way for the game to bootstrap their in-game economy, and that's basically how this works. So if you acquire some NFTs for Ape Island, or you acquire some eligible NFTs for Rate series, I'm not too familiar with this project, but if you acquire some eligible NFTs, then you can earn their Rate token. And they also have farms. So here, if you provide liquidity on the Ape-In ETH pair, again, that's the in-game currency for Ape Island, you earn additional rewards on that. So in this, it's almost like a business-to-business model where they're providing a service for these NFT projects, and I think everything on here has to be whitelisted, so it's approved by the platform. But the cool thing is that they're providing that service to the projects, and then you also, as a user, can get exposure to the in-game economy just by staking your NFTs. Another thing I love about this project is they just launched on Avalanche as well. I'll switch network really quick, but they, last time I checked, they didn't have any projects on Avalanche yet. But apparently they have some big projects. Okay, so there's some bugs going on with the Avalanche network, or with PolyientX on the Avalanche network right now. So, but you can imagine the site looks the same. There's just no projects on it yet. Final project, we will hop over to Polygon Network for Aavegotchi. So this one is quite a bit different. Aavegotchi is a NFT-based game built by the team at Aave, and they brand themselves as DeFi staked crypto collectibles. They have their native ghost token spelled without an O, and essentially this game, you have your little Aavegotchi, play on Aave and Tamagotchis. I never played that game, but you can see that people have their friendly ghost NFTs here. These are decently expensive. A ghost token is just under $2, so $2,000, 5,000 US dollars. That is quite pricey to actually buy one of these, but you can see that it's a play to earn game, or rather NFT based game. I'm not sure if there's a way to earn right now. And they have some cool accessories for them. But as far as we're concerned, what you want to know about is that if you buy some ghosts, so I don't have any right now, but if you buy ghost, then I'm in the wrong section. So if you buy ghost, then you can go over to stake ghost. And so what staking ghost does is it allows you to earn friends points. So friends, if you're not familiar with the internet lingo, it's just a play on the word friend. So if you earn friends points, then you can use those to buy tickets for their raffle events. So they raffle off Aavegotchi NFTs. And it's roughly, I think it's, if you're just staking ghost by itself, yeah, it's 1 per day. And then if you provide liquidity, you get a bit more. And the cool thing about those tickets is you can either use them to get NFTs, which you can then sell at the Gotchi Bazaar, or you can just sell them yourself. So you can see here, legendary ticket is selling for 3.8 ghosts, so probably around $7 or something like that. That way you can again stake your ghost and earn some things. And since the team at Aave is top tier, I have high expectations that they'll add some more features to this project and turn it into a true way to stake crypto collectibles. And that's it for today, guys. Those are 4 projects that exist at the intersection of NFTs and DeFi. Let me know if you are interested in any of these, if you're going to invest in them. And also let me know if there's any other NFT DeFi projects that you want me to cover. I'd love to learn more about them. I'm trying to learn more about the NFT space myself, so perhaps we can explore them together. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, link below. And until next time, this is Dynamo DeFi.